Alright, Two for the Sky. This is actually one of the episodes that were included in the A Very Pony Place DVD, and I've already done the other two, and I've done them kind of out of order. The first one was Come Back Lily Lightly, and the third one was Positively Pink. Two for the Sky comes in the middle. I have no idea why I decided to do it this way. In hindsight, though, I probably should have covered them all in one review. Hopefully, this episode will actually give me some shit to talk about. No one wants to hear me rant and rave about how we're going to be taken over by the pink apocalypse anytime soon. But yes, I am keeping my eyes peeled. As strange as this sounds, I thought that this one was the first on the DVD because it kinda uses a framing device for no real reason. And I thought that they'd use that framing device for all three stories. But that would require actual effort. So, with that being said, Two for the Sky. It starts with an extended shot of some ambience before we cut to... Pinky and Minty. They're running to go to the story club, and then Sunny something comes up to them and challenges them to a race. They eventually get to an old windmill that has a library inside. That's an interesting design choice. Anyway, these three are here to be told a story, and then whoever that is tells them to follow her up to the story loft. By the way, this is doing absolutely nothing but burning time, because the actual Two for the Sky episode is the story that she's going to tell. Instead of a plot, this episode has better things to do, like... I have no idea why they're singing.
The most amazing story you're ever gonna hear. The most amazing story we're ever gonna hear.
Yeah, I'm sure. To the Moon, Lord of the Rings, Two for the Sky. After that 10-second song, someone blows the windmill and sparkles fall down. I don't know. This causes the storyteller's cutie mark to start spinning and... what the fuck? Her cutie mark tells her, somehow, to tell them the story Two for the Sky. You know, we could have started with that story instead of wasting 2.5 minutes of my time. Actually, they want to waste more of my time by restating that sentence, pushing up chairs, and having a dragonfly fly through the library to get the book. It's 4 minutes by the time we actually get to the story.
Once upon a pony, there were...
What? Are you telling a story or are you giving writing instructions?
Once upon a pony, there...
That statement is confusing and slightly dirty. Upon means on or in.
Starflight and Heartbright were as close as any two pony friends could be.
Thank you for stating that for like the 5th time in a row. But you know, kids, they've got shitty attention spans and needed to be reminded of details every 5 seconds. It's not like this is too banal and boring to want to remember. Anyway, these two ponies wish they had wings so they can fly. So two ponies want to grow wings. Interesting. We get a lot of running around until another pony asks what they're doing.
That's silly, we're ponies, and ponies don't fly.
Alright, this one is stoned out of her mind, moving on. They built themselves some makeshift wings that you could buy for $5 at your nearest Toys R Us. And I could see this plan ending oh so well. Actually, since it is G3 MLP, there isn't very many other ways that it can end. They don't go flying off a cliff, but their wings disintegrate. And then this episode starts rhyming because I don't know. It goes on for the rest of the episode though, and it gets kind of grating. Scratch that, it gets really grating. Next, the ponies try to fly with propeller hats. It doesn't work. Then they decide to go to the breezies. I complain, but they do absolutely nothing, except reuse music from Princess Promenade. And yes, I can notice things like that because it's an instrumental version of a very annoying song. The two ponies fall asleep and magically wake up with butterfly wings.
Dreams really do come true. If you really, really want them to.
I'm not even gonna go there. They start flying, and oh goody, we get another song.
So easily float along, so breezily. Here we are, you and I, two for the sky.
To be honest, these songs seem to be the best that G3 has shown us so far. Funny how the last one was like only 10 seconds long, and this one overstays its welcome. This launches the ponies into space. Now they're trying to show us that the ponies are having trouble doing all of their hobbies due to their wings, but it's incredibly easy to miss.
Flying sure can be fun, but I want to be me again. Me too.
I thought this felt like a shitty anti-Alicorn Twilight fanfiction, and now here's some confirmation. It turns out to be just a dream, and they actually have no wings. So, what exactly was the conflict here? Two ponies want to fly, they have, I guess, a nightmare, and then they don't want to fly. What kind of half-baked story is that?
The most amazing story you're ever gonna hear. The most amazing story we're ever gonna hear.
And they're excited about this. Yes, kids, if you have a nightmare, stop trying to follow your dreams. That's the reason you got it.
Oh, I'm happy I'm me. How about you?
Yep, shitty anti-Alicorn fanfiction. I stand by that. The story ends and we get our moral.
So you see, it's fun to pretend, but it's better to be yourself in the end.
They weren't pretending. They were actually trying to fly. I don't know what kind of story you read. Then the ponies rhyme for the rest of the episode almost like it's supposed to be some kind of Twilight Zone shit. I have nothing else to say. It's a shitty anti-Alicorn fanfiction.
Here's our generic song. It sounds like hundreds of other songs. Things are always nice in this song. That's why no one remembers it. Generic song, generic song. Some jackass wrote this in his sleep. Generic song, generic songs. It shuts up your kids so you can't complain.